It is 4:23 p.m. Wednesday, March 20th, 2024. I'm gonna rant at my phone for a moment and then probably delete this video in a little bit, but sometimes speaking out helps me. I don't know if it helps you, but it helps me sometimes. Talking to Bluebird helps too. But nothing really helps. It's part of the human condition. There is no hope for us. Some of you, if you see any of my videos, maybe a couple people know that my grandfather has been going through, old people stuff, health problems, cancer, broke both hips back to back, beat cancer, went through terrible chemo and radiation, beat it more than once, broke one of his hips after that, had a tough recovery, broke another hip after he got recovered from that one. And then got pneumonia really bad, recovering from, I believe, the first hit. It all kind of goes together to me now. He got pneumonia really bad, recovering from the first hip. And I don't know if you call them replacements, but they are full of metal on the x-rays and stuff. That's got, I don't know what the definition of a replacement is, but he broke both hips back to back. And they, did surgery and put a bunch of metal in there. So I could be wrong about the term hip replacement. He's definitely fixing his hips with a lot of metal. Just like me, half my face is metal. Under the skin, breaking it, getting it broken, which was deserved. It's just a lot to take in. I'm just ranting here. There's no purpose of it. My family's all just been really close for all of our whole lives. Like all my cousins, my aunts and stuff. And, my grandparents really took care of all of us. It's just very disappointing now to see the people that he's loved so much and just cared for so much abandon him now, We all have family like that, I'm sure. I shouldn't say that. Hopefully you don't. But I do. I owe fines. To not go into trying to make excuses for myself or anything like that, it's been very difficult for me to find work because this is my perception on it, and I don't hide this from anybody who would care to ask. I would say it. I was working for people who were obvious, Freemasons who weren't afraid to symbolize that out and stuff, and I feel like I've been blacklisted by them now. I feel like I'm like blacklisted. Like I've applied at like every gas station, everywhere, anywhere in my vicinity. And I even know the one lady that works down at the gas station closest to me. She was all excited about me coming there. I told her that I needed a job. I wanted to do anything right now just to have a check and stuff. Work any hours, whatever, any days. It was like somebody said something to them because they was all good with it. Same thing happened with an auto parts store. Same things happen with quite a few, actually. But I keep trying. And now my fines are due. I can't make a payment. So, anytime that they want, they can just scoop me up. But I did spend the day with my grandfather, first half of the day, from about 9 a.m. till 1-ish. Had to get back to get to the bus before the kids got home. It was an hour drive. Well, an hour ride. I wasn't the driver. It's tough, man. This sucks. It does. There's no level of like going within any of that, anything. Doesn't matter what you know about like the occult or what you think you know about reality or anything like that. It doesn't change the circumstances. If I will not compromise my own, I don't know a better word, righteousness. If I will not like literally compromise my own righteousness, I cannot make my way here. Well, I won't say that. I haven't found it yet, but I've been I take responsibility for my life. I choose to talk like this. I choose to walk around talking about secret societies and stuff. I choose to put myself right in the vicinity with them. I choose to try to and successfully make them have an interest in me, at least my local ones. And then it's like I'm salty that they won't do what I want because you know what I mean? Like, look at the shit I'm saying. I'm saying it everywhere, too. That's the thing. And have been for, 7 years. Just one of them crazy guys walking around blabbing about all the politicians are in a secret society together. We're in an open air prison. Yada, yada, yada. Nobody wants to hear it. Unity would have worked. Still would, but trying to teach myself about false hope. I just wanted to get on here and whine, I guess, a little bit. It's a little rough right now. But I know there's some people out there that, aren't out to get me, or however you want to say it. And for any of y'all, I appreciate you. I want to resolve this. I want to bring real freedom to people, to me, to my family, to you, and to your family. But we can't do that like this. We have to stop them. Secret societies control the world. Oh yeah, and I want to say something real quick. For anybody who says like, oh no, you gotta take this spiritual path and worrying about things outside of yourself. Well, everything is a micro and a macro, and everything plays out for the way it plays out. So in order for you to be able to identify where this corruption exists, this is what's, at the power structure of the planet Earth. All the governments and everything seem to be run by some form of secret society, cabal, whatever the best term is. A nefarious group in the shadows seem to be controlling pretty much everything on the entire planet. So then it has to be acted out, regardless if you think like everything is just a projection from within and, everything is within. It's like, watch out for those little, things to set us off course, because even if that's true and that's how reality works, which I'm not saying, I would say that it would still have to be played out then, which means some heroes are going to have to rise up and liberate humanity. And I'm not saying to do it in a way that is, I don't support any violence or anything, at least not yet, so I'm not talking about that at all. This right here is how it could be done. Unity. Stopping them from being able to censor little guys who are telling the truth. Gotta move how they move if you want to beat them. But the unity that happens within the truther, conspiracy theorists and all them is the wrong kind of unity. You guys unite on products and stuff. But there's never the actual thought of, okay, well, we've identified that this is how it is enough that maybe we should start trying to put our intent and our energy into changing it. But that doesn't happen here. You guys can agree on a product, but you can't, you can agree on, I'll start naming these products because y'all got the same ones, all of you. You end up the same couple spread out between all the big guys. So, truthers my ass. I'm here. If anybody wants to know, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Stay up.